Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. I hope you guys are all doing well out there, having a wonderful day, keeping it positive, keeping it wonderful. It's Thursday, y'all. It's Thursday. I know a lot of y'all excited about this weekend, just doing nothing, getting closer and closer to that weekend, y'all. So keep your head up, keep moving forward. The weekend is right around the corner. Hopefully you guys are all doing well out there, y'all. Like I said, for the next couple weeks is going to be a little sporadic. What time I go on live and all that stuff is going to be a little crazy. So hopefully, like I've said before, hopefully you guys are understanding and cool with it. Your boy's busy trying to make some things happen here. There's been a lot of moving going on, a lot of moving around and all that stuff. But anyway, I digress. I'm always happy to be here. I'm always happy to chop it up with you guys, even if it is for a short time, right? Because you guys are important to me. And I wanted to chop it up with you guys about something different. Instead of talking about what's going on overseas, because we have been talking about that a lot lately, I wanted to talk about Kanye. We got to talk about Kanye, y'all. We have really got to talk about Kanye. And there's a reason why I'm bringing this up. Because I know some of y'all are going like, man, why are we talking about this Kanye West BS with the Pete Davidson thing and nah. No, this is very important. I think this is an incredibly important conversation that we need to have right here. And this is also a cautionary tale. That's what I think. This is a cautionary tale. Simone Abundance just said, what has he done now? Well, we're going to get into it. So stick around, get your coffee if you're still waking up. Get your drinks if you're watching this overseas or in the evening time. And let's get into this conversation. But before we do not forget to hit that like button down below. Send those likes all the way up. And of course, do not forget to crush that subscribe button. It'd be really great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Man, I got some stuff coming up next week. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's next week that it's going to be really incredible. I'm very excited about it. If you've seen my impromptu live that I did, okay, you'll understand what I'm talking about, okay? Got some things coming down the pipe here that I'm very hype about. Hence the reason why you're not seeing me as often in the mornings and all that. And I'm busy I'm about to get hitched. Okay, guys, so I'm busy trying to put all that together as well. So things have been really insane. But anyway, we got to get into the stories. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that join button down below to support the show, or hit that Patreon too, okay? We really appreciate it, okay? But anyway, we got to get into some things. We have got to get into some stories, okay? Oh, man. Kanye. What's really crappy about this whole situation with good old Kanye West is that, how do I say this? Well, I'm going to start off like this. Kanye West has a new documentary, right? This documentary series out called Genius, okay? On Netflix. I highly recommend you checking it out. It is really, really damn good. It is so damn good, okay? And it's inspiring as hell. It shows how he was relentless, persistent. He believed in himself when nobody else believed in him. They showed that he was a very talented and gifted producer of beats, but he never really got he worked really hard to get the recognition as an artist, not only just as a producer, but also as an artist. And he had to work his butt off to get in front of the producers that were already praising him as a talented as a talented producer, but he also had to get them to look at him as an actual artist and as an actual rapper, right? And one of the things in this documentary that I thought was really, really amazing is seeing the dynamic, at least in the first two episodes. I haven't seen the third one yet, but then in the first two episodes, you see the dynamics between him and his mother and how his mother would speak life into him. I mean, it chokes me up right now, even thinking about just seeing their relationship. It was so beautiful. And I feel like when she left, he lost his way. That's what I literally think. Okay. I think he had a psychotic break. I think he lost his, like I said, I think he lost his way. And I think right now, if his mother was around, I don't think he'd be doing 95% of the stuff, the antics and the ridiculousness that he's putting out here right now. I don't think any of this stuff would be happening if his mother was still around. That's what I'm going to say right now. Of course, we got an article. We got a little bit of the video that I want you guys to see. I want us to watch it together. I can't play the song though, unfortunately, but we can at least look at these images, and these images are just ridiculous, okay? But first, let's get into this article, okay? Let's get into it. Here we go. And please do not forget, hit that like button down below. Send those likes past 100 likes. And please do not forget to crush that subscribe button. All right. Working hard out here in these streets, y'all, for all y'all and for y'all's entertainment. Let me see if I can. Yes. Let me fix that a little bit. There we go. All right. So Kanye West slammed over a disgusting music video burying Kim Kardashian's boyfriend, new boyfriend. You know, he's not new, but you know what I'm saying. All right. Boyfriend Pete Davidson alive. All right. Now, here's the thing. If you don't know who Pete Davidson is, let me give you guys a quick recap. He is a comedian, stand-up comedian. Well, I don't know if you can call him a stand-up comedian, but he's a comedian. Okay. I think he's done one stand-up special. He's really, I mean, what I liked about him was when he would go to celebrity roasts and he would roast these people. And some of the stuff he would say was just savage as hell. That's just what I know of Pete Davidson. On SNL, he's SNL funny. And that can mean many different things. Okay. But regardless, Pete Davidson is on SNL doing his thing. And now he be smashing Kim Kardashian. Okay. The new boyfriend right after she wanted to divorce good old Kanye West. And this has made him really feel some type of way. Okay. His antics have been absolutely insane, crazy. I feel like borderline abusive as well, but that's just my own personal opinion. Okay. So let's get into this article. Okay. And oh, by the way, there's a little Kathy Griffin situation going on here too. I'll explain later. Do not worry. I will get into that here very, very shortly. The Jesus Walks rapper released the black and white visuals for his single "Eazy," featuring the game, which has been lifted off his new album Donda 2. Now, Donda 2 is still brand new, right? It's still a brand new track. It's coming out, or a brand new album, right? It's still coming out. From my understanding, he'll put it out. He's kind of trying something new where, like, this is what he did with the first Donda, right? Donda 1. He just put it out, and then he would just fix it over time. And then you would get like a more fixed, mixed, mastered, more proper album over time. It's very interesting. So it's very interesting, his approach to things. Okay. But anyway, he's doing something different. Okay. But one scene in the dark video features an animation of Saturday Night Live comedian Pete Davidson being buried by Kanye. All right. So he says, "God save me from the cash, just so I can beat Pete Davidson's ass." Kanye is heard rapping as the accompanying video shows him as a cartoon dragging what appears to be a restrained Pete Davidson with a bag over his head. The rapper removes the bag from Pete, whose body is in the ground, and sprinkles seeds over his head. Many have deemed the visuals to be inappropriate while criticizing Kanye, 44, for his repeated public digs at Pete, who's only 28 years old, who is dating the musician's ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. Perhaps coincidentally, the video was released hours after the judge agreed Kim could be declared legally single as their divorce proceedings trudge on. Now, this is very interesting, right? Homeboy drops this very video right after she is declared legally single. Just very interesting, right? Like he knew eventually he's going to have to not fight back, not stop her from trying to declare herself single. Clearly, she does not want to be with this man no more. She wants to move the F on, right? So of course he knew that eventually, he was going to have to relinquish those things. He was going to have to sign them papers. He was going to have to do that. So he knew, like, okay, go ahead. Let it be. She's single now. Drop that video now. And that's exactly what's happened right here. He wasn't about that life. Like I said, once he signed them papers, he put out this video. Blow. Perfect timing if you think about it. I mean, he obviously tore a page out of Kris Jenner's marketing strategy book. Let's keep it real. This is still very disturbing and creepy as hell. All right, in my personal opinion. But nonetheless, this is very good timing. And we're all talking about it. It's trending on Twitters. Everybody, their mama talking about this ish. Real talk. Right after she just got single as hell. Legally. Because clearly she'd been living the single life. You know what I mean? You don't have to call. It's okay, girl. Like she's out there having a good time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why there was just 2 Usher songs in a row, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? Reacting to the scenes, one viewer tweeted, Kanye West, I can't say this word, unfortunately, doing this thing to Pete Davidson in his music video is obviously disgusting and pathetic. The man's 44 and having a completely one-sided feud with this guy to this extreme. It's vile and so uncomfortable to witness unfold. He needs to be deplatformed like the T word, the rump. T-rumpy? Another pointed out that the fact Pete also struggles with mental health issues, commenting, can't make the Kanye is sick excuse. So am I. So is Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson and I are on medication to help us, and we take accountability for our actions. Don't monetize mental illness by letting it excuse the way he's acting. Kanye is himself diagnosed with bipolar, and his own mental health battle has been well documented, and we already know all this. But these are just some of the images. Like this is the face allegedly of Pete Davidson, right? And here's another one where he's buried up to his neck, where his head is out, right? And then after he had planted seeds around his head, roses grow out from his head or from around his head. Like, what is going on here? What is going on? All right. And there's Pete Davidson having a smile. He's like, I'm banging your wife, your ex-wife. Hey, but hey, he's living his life. He's living his life like it's golden, but not so much anymore. I'm understanding that he's dealing with some serious stuff. He's dealing with he's battling with his own mental health, especially because of all this backlash. You got to remember, there's a lot of Kanye stands out here that are ride or dies, that will go out their way to try to possibly harm this man. Apparently, there was talks of maybe he was going to be. He said something about getting security. Like he had to go and get security because of the backlash he's been getting. Because you got to remember, let's be real. You got to remember, you got Kanye West. Kanye West has been around for a long time. And then in comes Pete Davidson, right? I think Kanye West's first album came out when he was only when Pete Davidson was only an infant. Okay? Real talk. He'd been around for a minute. Okay? College Dropout is still, to me, is vinyl. It is a classic. Okay? Still love that album. All right? But there's a lot of people that sit there and go, this is my life. This is what his music is, his music moved me. Him as an artist has inspired me to do X, Y, and Z. I can do anything, so on and so forth. There are stands out here that will, like I said, will do crazy things in support of Kanye just to make Kanye happy. So Pete Davidson allegedly was starting to get some serious security because he doesn't trust it no more. And I don't blame him. I do not blame him. Not at all. Okay? This is some scary stuff, y'all. When you got somebody out here on social media blasting you, calling you skeet. Okay? Skeet. And if you don't know what skeet is, come on. To the window. To the wall. To the sweatshop now, mouth. Skeet. You know what I'm saying? He calling him skeet. Okay? Just letting you know. He been calling him skeet. And skeet means something else. We got to go into some things. Woo! I needed this to be more lighthearted. It's still a serious conversation, but I needed it not to be about dropping bombs and war just for a second, okay? But this is a serious thing, y'all, okay? With this whole Pete Davidson, Kanye West thing. Now, I think this has gone way too bloody far, okay? But let's continue. There's his ex-wife. There's him with his ex-wife. I mean, he's trying his damnedest to try to get her back. But on some real stuff, do you really think all your actions right now are solving your marital issues? Do you think this is going to get her back? You know what I mean? I'm waiting for him to do a whole album like Robin Thicke. Call it Paula. You know what I mean? Gotta get her, gotta get her, gotta get her, gotta get her back. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work. And then that album's not going to make any sales. So what the hell you doing? Okay? Okay, so you got Kanye still trying to get her back. Like a Robin Thicke song. Okay? Really. And it ain't working. Okay? There is something by DL Hughley that I'm going to show you guys. It's a TikTok. It's genius. Drops the mic, walks off the damn stage. We are going to look at that here in a second too. So we got some things to look at. Okay? So do me a favor, hit that like button. Send those likes past 150 likes. That would really mean a lot to me. I see a whole bunch of souls in the house. Come on. Show me some love. Hit that like button down below. Do it right now. Just send it past 150. Okay? I'd really, really appreciate it. And of course, you guys who have not done it yet and you're watching this show right now, hit that subscribe button. All right? Make me happy. Because I work so hard. I work so hard, man. Thank you. Anyway, Moving on, another commentator weighed in. It breaks my heart to think of Pete right now because, like Nick Cannon said days ago, Pete Davidson is such a delicate and loving person. What Kanye's doing is so disgusting and immature. Another one added, Pete literally has spoken about being about having bipolar disease, bipolar disorder. I'm sorry, and being having thoughts about unaliving himself. Does Kanye not have a team that needs to approve this ish? That's a great question. They're literally exploiting one mentally ill man, Kanye, to upset another, Pete, for all for some clout. And I do completely agree with that as well. You got to be real. This is a man who is Pete he has come out and has been very, very candid about his mental health issues, his battle with bipolar disorder, and the sort. Same thing with Kanye. Kanye has been saying that he's been battling with things, right? But now you got one guy going after another, both dealing with their own mental health issues. And none of Kanye West's team is sitting here saying, hey, bro, like, chill. Homie, chill. Bro, time out, homie. This is not good. This is, one, not a good look for you. And two, not a good look for the album. This is only hurting this man, Pete. Okay? This is not helping the situation. Yes, Tyler Hackner, bad PR, period. And yet, nothing's changed. He keeps going and going and going. And here it is. It's making headlines. People are talking about it. And I keep thinking maybe this is his own way. He thinks this is PR. Maybe he thinks this is PR for everything. For Donda 2. For the documentary series that's on Netflix right now. All that. Maybe that's what it is. Or for the new STEM player thing he got. That you got to spend $200 just so you can listen to Donda 2. Maybe this is all what he's trying to do. I don't know. But like I said, it's just not working for me. Personally, it's just not working for me. However, there were a few fans in Kanye's corner, as one defended the star, tweeting, Eminem has a whole music video about depicting domestic kidnapping and a murder on a live situation with real humans acting it out. And he just performed at the Super Bowl. But God forbid Kanye uses clay figures depicting planting Pete in dirt with some flowers. Another one agreed, said people losing their minds over a music video are the same people who say Pete's SNL monologue on Kanye was just comedy and not that big of a deal. Yeah. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, nerd. Skeet. Yeah. Skeet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. He calls him Skeet. Okay. Well, one second. I gotta look something up real quick. I thought I had it up and I was wrong. There it is. Make sure I show you guys that video. Okay. Well, he's been a subject of some of Kanye's Instagram rants in recent weeks with the Gold Digger rapper. I love how they just use his song titles, with Kanye branding the comic a D-head and saying he would never allow him to meet the 4 children he shares with Kim. I don't even know, for a fact, the times that Kim is not with or around Kanye and she got the kids, I guarantee you Pete Davidson probably already met the kids. I mean, they've already been around. I mean, he'd be blowing her back out. I'm sorry for saying it, but they'd be smashing. You don't think that they haven't shared some scrambled eggs together with the kids? You don't think he's made some pancakes for the kids? Let's keep it real. You don't think so? Come on, he already been met the kids. Quit capping, man. He been met the kids. He been met the kids. All right. So, and obviously, as of yesterday, the official stuff that came out is she is now declared legally single. So now she can do whatever she wants. Now she can smash whoever she wants to smash. She can either keep dating Pete Davidson if she wants to and get more serious with him, or not. Or she can take him, her breaking case of emergency boyfriend, which some people assume that Pete Davidson was just a guy to break free from Kanye and to show that she is officially single. Some people even think that the relationship ain't even real, that it's all fabricated, that they're just helping each other out business-wise so that, one, she can literally tell people, show people how single she really is and how far away she is from Kanye, and also help Pete Davidson get out there even more out here in these streets. And I know some people are saying it's like BD energy and, big D energy and all that stuff. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay. But woo, we have got to get into this. Let us look at this music video in itself. And I've said before, I can't show the music, but we can sure as hell watch a little bit of the video and see what this damn thing really looks like. So let's do that, shall we?
Tonight, I guess I'll let my pride win.
Now, of course, I can't play the music, but you can see he's in here. This is all claymation, apparently. This is all stop motion claymation. All right. And, a black and white video. Okay. I mean, that's as much as I can actually fathom watching, to be honest. But look at this stuff. I mean, let's just go from image to image. But you can see him he's holding. You can see this. I can't really go into detail. You see what I'm saying? But this is some insane, crazy imagery. You can see him all, this is supposed to be allegedly Pete Davidson, right? They're on the ATV. They're going into the desert. Pete Davidson is restrained in the back of his ATV, riding through. This is art and it's beautiful. Hey, to each their own. But to me, this is not just some nameless person, right? This is not just some nameless figure that he's using and talking about whatever. This is literally a human being that he's talking about. And I have to stress that this is very serious and could be very dangerous. This could literally go down a very dangerous route. And the reason why I say this is the reason why I brought this up for a various amounts of reasons. Okay. One of them is that is absolutely mental. All right. Absolutely mental, in my personal opinion. Now, if this was a claymation story of a fictitious character or fictitious characters acting out something, that'd be one thing. But he literally is using somebody's name, a public figure, a comedian, a known person who he already has beef with, and he's showing that person being, I can't even, removing his top, I guess is the best way I can say. Rapping with holding his top while rapping and all that stuff, petting it like it's like this new pet, this new souvenir that he just got, like he's some sort of serial killer. This is a public figure, a known person that he has beef with, that now he's depicting crimes against. Even if it's stop motion, even if it's claymation, still is very disturbing stuff. Now, here's the other part I want to say. The wrong person could watch this video and think, Oh, he's telling me, this is speaking to me. He's telling me I need to do this on behalf of Kanye. Next thing you know, front page news. Something has happened. Something terrible has happened to Pete Davidson. And then all of a sudden, art actually imitates life. And then you have Kanye going out there going, I didn't really mean it to be like this, that, and the third. I didn't want anybody to get hurt, so on and so forth. There's already been text messages that he even posted on his own social media, Kanye, on his own social media saying, where Kim was hitting him up, basically saying, please stop this stuff because it's getting dangerous and I don't want bad things to happen to Pete or yourself. Things have got to slow down. You got to stop this craziness on social media. And he's like, I won't do anything like that. I ain't going to hurt you. I'll do anything to protect you and the kids and all that stuff. This is not protecting the kids. This is not protecting Kim. God forbid. What if somebody takes this and thinks that they just F it? If I get one of them, then for Kanye, then we win. You see what I'm saying? This is calling out for bad things to come down the pipe for no reason. For no reason. If this was a fictitious character, this would be a totally different conversation. But Pete Davidson is a real human being. I forgot to show you the end part. I want to show you guys this end part really, really quick. Oh, and one more thing. Well, you know what? I'm going to hold that. I'm going to show the end part of this because I want you guys to see this end part. It's the writing at the end of this video. Everyone lived, and he circled happily ever after. Except Skeet. You know who. Okay. Like I said, you're putting this kind of content out here. It's showing something different. It's giving off, in my personal opinion, the wrong type of vibe. One other thing I will point out, and I want to make this abundantly clear. This is not helping Kanye when it comes to custody. When it comes to a custody battle, and he wants to have at least joint custody with Kim Kardashian, he ain't going to get it no more. Why? Hey, social media is one thing. But when you put out a video, a music video, where you're rapping about doing things to somebody, and in the video, the person is actually being taken care of, this is not going to hold. This is not going to help him when it comes to the custody battle. He already lost Kim Kardashian. She gone. She kicked rocks. She gone. Okay, that relationship is dead and gone. It's gone. But he still has a relationship with those beautiful children that he created with Kim Kardashian. If he really wants to have that relationship with his children, he needs to take this down and he needs to sit here and say, hey, I am so sorry for what I did. I know better now, so on and so forth. I just think this is wrong as hell. There was a question here, I think. Sam Witch. Thank you, Sam Witch, for the comment on YouTube. Pascal, how can Kanye be held accountable? That is a very good question. You know, and I throw this out to everybody else who's watching right now. How does Kanye get held accountable? Now, I will say this, though. This is a very good question, Sandwich. Thank you so much for this. I will say this. I'm not a huge fan of the whole cancel culture thing. I'm just not, okay? I want to say that first and foremost. So I don't really think, I don't think someone like Kanye can be cancelable. I think he's beyond that, all right? He has hardcore fans. He has devout listeners and followers. The man is a creative genius. That's what I think. But I think he's taken all that's going on inside of him, all that anger that he has, and he's taking it out in the wrong way. He's taking it out wrong. Instead of just going and finding some sort of counseling, the right kind of balance of medication and all that, he's deciding to take this out on pen and paper and write some lyrics and make some videos. I get that. But those are supposed to be made for your own enjoyment, for your own private collection, not for the rest of the world to see and judge and be shocked and gawk at. And this is what we're all doing. We're all going, whoa, this is way too far, bro. I mean, at least in my personal opinion, this is way too far. This is way too far. Okay? He is so obsessed and so fixated on Kim Kardashian, because I'm sure he's somebody who at this point has been doing nothing but winning every single day. And then when he fails at something, he can't let go of that failure. And this is exactly what's going on. He obviously is a type A personality, and he just can't let go at the fact that he failed, or they failed at the marriage. The marriage failed. They need to move on because of whatever was going on, right, between them, right? She found a new dude. She seems to be happy. And he keeps on trying to date the new Kim Kardashian, literally. Or, sorry, not the new Kim Kardashian copies, Xerox copies of for that matter, right? It's bad. It's very, very bad. His obsession is now it's turning volatile. Now it's going to ruin his relationship with his kids. I guarantee you they're going to be using this when it comes to custody. So you're not going to sit there and go, yeah, you can see the kids and all that. Nope. Things are going to get worse for Kanye. And then next thing you know, he's going to be writing songs about not having custody of his kids. Watch. This is very sad. He should not put this out here like this. He should not have. Now, what Sandwich did ask, how can he be held accountable? I don't know. I really don't know. Because there's going to be some people out here going, man, that is hard, though. That is hard. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Tell them, people. Tell them, Kanye. And then there's other people who are sitting there going, oh, my God, I'm flabbergasted. Like me. I'm like, whoa. That's a real person he's talking about. That's not like a figuratively speaking whatever. He talking about that dude. That is Skeet that he's talking about. That is Skeet that he's dragging behind on that ATV. That is Skeet that he's burying in the ground. I still don't understand the roses part, but hey, it is what it is, right? Now, there is something from D.L. Hughley that I wanted to show you guys because I thought this was just fire facts.
It's never been fun. It's never been fun. That's not from her house. Listen.
Wait, hold up. Let me do that again.
It's never been fun. It's never been fun. That's not from her house. Listen. I think that I've watched too many times where things like that happen and a woman or somebody's not believed and then things escalate. Yeah. He is stalking her. You could think it's cute. If it was my daughter, I'd do something about it. I don't think it's funny. I think that you can't write a beat so good that you get to do these things. And society laughs it off because they say, well, she showed her ass all the time and he's this and he's that and that. At a certain point, it is not unusual for men like that. The difference between him and a restraining order is about 20 hits and a couple of $100 million.
Facts. Let's be real. He acting like a lot of other dudes. He's acting like a lot of other dudes out here doing the same kind of thing. And yet everybody's like, yo, that's hard. Yo, bro, that's hard, bro. It's like, come on, man. That is not hard. That is the same-ish. A lot of these other dudes that are obsessed over the girl that they lost. They're doing the same thing. But they deny the idea. They deny the fact that they have lost or failed that particular relationship, right? But they obsess. They obsess over it. And then it turns into something deadly, or it becomes almost deadly. And then that's when the restraining orders come out. Yet we haven't heard anything about Kim doing any type of restraining order on Kanye at all. We haven't heard a damn thing, okay? Not one damn thing about that. And I wonder why. I keep wondering why that she hasn't done anything of that sort. Because he's doing he had been doing some crazy ass ish as of late. That would make me go, do I want to? Maybe I should just keep my distance, a safe distance from this crazy mother lover. That's just my own personal opinion. D.L. Hughley is speaking nothing but facts here, y'all.
I just don't think it's funny. I
No.
think that Kanye wouldn't get no pussy at all if he didn't write no hits. You know that. Like, he's not the kind of dude. He don't, like, he counts on this mystique.
Right.
And in the end, she got just as much bread as she is.
Yeah.
And why talk to him? Pete Davidson is a scribe. Like, I don't get what the point is for threatening him. Like, if you threatening to do this for your woman, all they gonna do is her harder.
Agree or disagree, I think what he just said there was facts. Hard facts. But the only thing is that Pete Davidson, if this is all entirely true, let's keep it real. If it's all entirely true, Pete Davidson is a fragile soul, right? He has his mental health issues. He has his mental health battles and all that stuff, right? He might not be thinking that. Oh, well, shoot. I mean, he got a problem with that and blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's borderline personality disorder. My bad. I'm sorry. Thank you for the correction. Thank you. Borderline personality disorder, right? That's what Pete Davidson has, okay? I thought BPD meant that. I am so sorry. For anyone that was watching, I apologize. And thank you for the correction. Who said that? Kira. Thank you so much for the correction. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. But he's dealing with his own issues. And so a guy who maybe doesn't have those type of mental health issues, a regular F-boy, man, he'd be like, yeah, man, I am smashing your ex-wife or soon to be ex-wife. I'm going to keep blowing her back out. Bye-bye. You know what I mean? They would have done that. But I don't think that's the case with Pete Davidson. I don't. Okay? I don't think he's going, oh, well, I'm just going to smash her harder. No, I think I don't know them personally, but I think that he's shook by all this stuff that's going on. And the fact that he has to deal with this kind of BS instead of just being a guy dating this woman, right? But hey, I don't know Pete Davidson. I don't know Kanye. But Kanye's the only one right now putting out crazy ass ish like he has been doing as of late. The stuff that he's putting out is dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Extremely. Now, one thing I wanted to show you guys is that there is another thing that has been trending as of late. And I wanted to show this to you guys because I just thought it was interesting. Okay? Kathy Griffin is starting to trend a lot right now. Okay? Solely because of this. And I think this is just one of the tweets that is using Kathy Griffin. Let's take a look at this. It says right here, Kathy Griffin held up a Halloween mask with ketchup on it, and she lost literally everything. Kanye depicts a whole burying and taking and holding, Pete's top, like, a top of Pete's likeness. Y'all better cancel Kanye the way y'all canceled Kathy. Now, it's interesting how, and one thing I found interesting, I know this is a random side note, but how do you spell canceled? Because some people use it with the 2 L's and some people use it with 1 L. I just thought it was interesting. But anyway, I digress. This is an ongoing situation, right? If you don't know who Kathy Griffin is a comedian. She had a reality show for a while. I mean, people really, she had a good, strong community out there that really enjoyed her work. And some people thought she was obnoxious, right? She was a working comedian, right? In Hollywood. Then all of a sudden she did a photo shoot with the head of 45. If you know who I'm saying, Prez 45. And it created a lot of backlash. People canceled her quickly, right? And yeah, I think that was something that was way too far, right? But like I said earlier, I'm not somebody who sits there and says, "Oh, cancel them mother loving asses. I can't stand them." No. I think that we don't live in a world. I think that people want to do this act of cancellation, but I don't think people really do successfully 110% become canceled. If you're willing to stay out there, right? I think like if you're willing to stay out there and stay persistent and keep putting out work and show, let's just say, that you changed or whatever, right? You can't get, I just don't think you can get canceled if you just keep pushing forward. But this woman, Kathy Griffin, most definitely got canceled. I think she's one of the few, all right, on this cancel chopping block that actually got canceled. I mean, she was blacklisted from everything. She could not go and perform anywhere, right? All because she took a photo with a mask, a 45 mask, okay? So, my question I throw out to you guys is, does Kanye deserve the same treatment as Kathy Griffin? I'm going to throw that out to you guys, okay? And Nene, you are right. She got the worst of it all. There were other people that were canceled, you know what I'm saying? Kinda, but she really did not work. She was I've heard so many interviews about her, like what she had to do just so that she can keep working and all that. Whether you like her content or not, okay? That was somebody who literally got canceled with the quickness. Nobody wanted to deal with anything on both sides of the fence, by the way, both left and right. Nobody wanted to deal with her because people were looking at what she did as unpatriotic. I didn't agree with what she did either, but I didn't think that she should have been canceled. I think she should have had an opportunity to present herself in front of the court of public opinion and say her plea. But I don't think she really got a chance to do that, personally. But Kanye, going back to Kanye, you got this dude out here doing something with somebody who is a public figure. I understand he's not a politician or nothing, but that is a human being that actually exists. It's not a fictitious character. And he's doing crazy things to said person. Question remains, does he deserve to be thrown on the cancellation chopping block if you believe in that or no? It's a very interesting question. He continued, this guy. He said, guys, I think you're missing my point. I'm showing the hypocrisy in saying it's okay for Kanye to do this to another human if it wasn't okay for Kathy to do it to another human, president or not. Job title doesn't mean Pete's safety should be taken any lesser than the president's. And I agree with that as well. I do. This is still somebody that is out here doing something that depicts violence towards an actual human being who he has been showing animosity for a while now on social media. It has been hitting It has been on page 6 every time he does something about Skeet or Pete. It hits page 6. It's on TMZ. It's on Hollywood Unlocked. It's on The Shade Room, Baller Alert, World Star. It's everywhere. And then finally, after months of him getting angry about this thing, he goes, as soon as she declares legally that she's single, this music video drops. This particular music video drops, and that is supposed to be okay. You know, I also see this as a possible cry for help from Kanye. That's what I think. I mean, look, sprinkling seeds. Let me see some of these comments. What does it say? I think he needs to take full accountability for his actions, be an adult about the entire situation, and apologize to, whoops, that disappeared on me, and apologize to Kim and Pete, whether it's in private or phone call to them. You know, I think that's one way of at least stepping up and saying, what, you know, hey, my bad, that was too far, I'll take it down, so on and so forth. I'm not expecting him to come out with a new single basically saying like, yo, you know, Pete's the dope and he's a great man. You know what I mean? I want to go over and shake his hand. Like, I'm not expecting him to sit there and do something like that. You know, I'm just expecting him to step up, take this down. You know, I do think this is as a cry for help. And it sucks because he is annihilating his entire legacy right now. He's annihilating all the good stuff that he's done in the past with all the stuff he's been doing. This is not just this video. It's everything, and then like everything leading up to this video and this video as well. This is the sprinkles on top. You see what I'm saying? The cherry already been on top of that bad boy. This is just the added sprinkles. This is not good, y'all. This is not good. Not at all. Let's see, Sandwich. If Kanye don't see nothing wrong with his actions, how can he take accountability? He don't think he's doing anything wrong because no one can stop him. Yep. Who can stop me, huh? Who can stop me, huh? I mean, he already says it in every song. No one can stop him, I guess. Except lawyers. Lawyers can. I wouldn't be surprised if Pete Davidson's already talking to his lawyers, being like, "So how hard can I sue him, and what grounds can I sue him for? Because this, no bueno. This is not good. This is not good at all." Nene, that's a good question too. Where's his people? Let me grab that real quick. Where's his people at? Apparently, he's not listening to his people at all. Because if he was listening to his people, they would be like, no, don't drop that video. Like, let's talk about that one. Hold up. Time out. No. That's what his team would be basically saying. His PR team would be like, bruh, sit down. We need, you are not putting that out there. This is lawsuits. This is lawsuits just waiting to happen. You know, HT Bald One just said, you only think that way when no one checks you. You know what? You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. And that's true. Tia, Forever Blonde. Yep, Pete Davidson did lose his father. He was a firefighter. He lost his father in 9/11. Yeah. I mean, you know. Yeah, I just, if you think nothing can stop you, because you got to remember, this is kind of the same mindset like Trump. I hate to say that, not trying to, make any Trump supporters out there feel some type of way, because y'all are welcome on this channel as well. But this is very much like a Trump mentality, where it's like, I'm going to do what I want to do. It's very type A. It's very type A personality, right? It's very megalomaniac type thing. It's very, I'm Kanye. I'm the king of the world. I can do whatever the hell I want. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. Whatever the hell that I want. Because I can do no wrong, because I'm Kanye and I'm a damn genius. And everything I make is dope ass brilliance. And I think this type A personality is now turning into a negative world. It's already been in a negative world. Once his mother died, he started going off. He started going off into the deep end. And I feel like his ego is taking over more than ever before. I think that his mother grounded him. His mother humbled him. His mother reminded him that he is still just a man, that he is still her son. He is capable and will be doing incredible things, but he also has to remember that she said something in the movie, in one of the documentaries, she said something that I was like, bro, this is amazing. She said something along the lines of, when the giant looks in the mirror, it sees nothing. And that kind of content, or that kind of comment, right? That kind of guidance, he doesn't have anymore. He hasn't had for a while, since she left, since she transitioned. And I think he's just a completely different person now. The other side of him is taken over. The giant looks into the mirror and sees nothing. And I think that's literally what's going on. Like, I think it's the complete antithesis of that. Now he just sees a giant. It's crazy. I worry for him, because this is not the way I wanted to see Kanye go down, right? And hey, I'll say this too. There is room for redemption here. It's not like it's over, right? There is room for redemption. I do think that everybody deserves a chance to apologize, or a chance to explain themselves, or a chance to redeem themselves. There's a chance of redemption here. I do think that. But right now, he's not doing any of that. He doesn't give a damn about any of that ish. All he gives a damn about is trying to make Pete Davidson look like a damn fool, and try to get his lady back. Like I said, like a Robin Thicke album. But this is getting very dark. And this is going to turn very violent if this is put in front of the wrong person. That's what I think. Man, I'm praying for Kanye. I really am. I am really, really praying for that dude. Because, and I'm praying for Pete Davidson too. I'm going to be real. You got two men that are battling with their own personal issues, their own personal mental health issues. And I would hate for this to turn into something bad, where it goes down a very dark hole, or dark alley for either of them, where they do something very uncalled for to their own selves. And you know what? You ain't wrong. I forgot about that too. Lisa Mans, thank you so much for the comment. You ain't wrong. Pray for the kids. They most definitely need it most, because they're in the middle of this ish, and we are already seeing the stuff that he's doing on social media, and he's putting these things out on towards his wife or his ex-wife, I'm sorry, and his ex-wife's boyfriend. This is not a good look. This does not show control. This is not signs of being a man, being able to move on. In fact, this is not signs of being a man. Shoot, this is not signs of being an adult. This is someone who is actually having a full-on temper tantrum artistically on the world stage. That's what we're seeing right now. But the kids are also seeing this. I'm sure of it. Especially if you got E! News and you got all these other entertainment companies, channels and all that talking about this stuff. And you got their own mom probably crying or getting upset, arguing with Kanye on the phone, so on and so forth. The sisters being involved. The kids are there. There's all witness to this as well. So you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, Lisa Mans. Pray for the kids too. Yes, they got money and they were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, but it also comes with some bullshit. I'll say it. It also comes with some bullshit, y'all. So hopefully those kids are safe. But like I said, I'm hoping that Pete Davidson is talking to the right kinds of people. He is not listening or looking at social media at all. And I really do hope that Kanye West finds a way, or Ye finds a way to redeem himself. Anyway, guys, that is the show this afternoon. I appreciate all y'all for being on. Hey, do me a favor before you head out, because I saw over 500 plus souls in the house. Please hit that like button before you leave. Hit that button. Send it past 300 likes before you take off. That would really mean a lot. Also, please hit that subscribe button if you're a new face in here. Hit that subscribe button, okay? We've been talking about a bunch of different things as of late. I see that you guys really enjoyed this kind of conversation. So there'll be more kinds of things like this coming up very, very soon. Here's also another thing. Let me drop this down just a little bit. I am going to go see The Batman tonight. So if it's fire, I might come on and do a live review, like reaction review. So be on the lookout for that. If it's good, I'll let you know. Oh, I promise you, I'll let you know. But anyway, it's time to get going, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button down below. Send it as far up. Hit it. Get it past 300 likes. That'd be dope. Yes, and I know the Orson case just dropped yesterday. And that's some devastating stuff as well. And I just knew that's a big story. And I'm gonna need a little bit more time to talk about that with you guys. Okay. I'll try to cover it for sure, Sandwich. All right. I'll do my best to try to make that happen. But please hit that like button. Send it past 300 likes before you head out. That would really mean a lot to me. It's time to get going, y'all. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed, and balanced day today. Okay. Do something positive. Do something that makes you smile today. Okay. All right. It's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And I'll see you guys in the next show. Until next time, this is The Pascal Show. Bye.
You're going to perform tonight. I can't make this interview boring because this man is too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is going to leave and go somewhere else so we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Homeowners and property managers, if you're looking for effective and humane ways to remove wild animals and deal with the damage that they have caused, we have good news for you. Introducing Wildlife Command Center. We are the only wildlife company that checks 70 different areas on a structure to determine the answers to the following questions. For more information, call us now.